which kind of was sketchy at the beginning, but like license. But this is it. So I don't really know how to use this at Bangkok. Bro, so the sun is sunny in Bangkok. Let me not get run over. Anyways, yeah, so I'll be back in 3 days. But yeah, I wanted to show where I stayed for like 4 nights. Welcome to Thailand. Anyways, so there's like a little cute like neighborhood right outside the hostel. I think that's why I really like the hostel, because it's so inundated within like just normal neighborhood. Like those were just a bunch of shops. Those are just a bunch of shops, and like people are just living their life, and you kind of get like a first glimpse of that. I know Thailand is like more so known, at least Bangkok is more so known for like partying, and there's like party hostels and stuff like that. Personally, I like calmness. Any calm I can find, which is kind of where you can find in like this little neighborhood. How do I get this without? Oh yeah, the traffic is quite, if you've never seen this type of like unregulated type of traffic, it would be shocking, but like I'm kind of used to it, so I'm just like, I just walk on the road and hope I don't get hit.
What?
I think like although traffic is like crazy, I'm glad that they drive I think on the right side, because like I can now tell where the car is coming from.
Oh, ma'am. No, you're very mistaken. You're very mistaken.
Instead from like Hong Kong or like London, like, or like Spain, like I just never knew where the car was coming from. But yeah, I'm on my way, on my walk to, yes, I'm getting Burger King. I'm gonna come back in 3 days and I'm gonna eat Thai food. But right now I just need a form of consistency. And I've not had like Burger King in like a good minute. Yes, I'm in Burger King, first meal. I'll try new foods. So I am enjoying it while I can. Yeah. I'm going back to Hong Kong today. talk about is this glow. Are you gonna ignore it? Anyways. Bangkok, there's sounds everywhere, so the audio for this is not very clear. But I was just talking about how I was going to be heading back to Hong Kong for like 3 days just to reset, replan, regroup, because everything I planned was no longer going according to plan. And something I've learned is when things go wrong, I don't have to go with them. I can just take a step back, reset my expectations, and try again. And that's exactly what we're going to do. Also, where I was mentally was a little bit chaotic, so I really wanted to set some intention for this little adventure and just take the opportunity to really like sit and enjoy the culture and also just kind of become a part of it without putting on any negative perspective into it. So I was gonna plan a little, sabbatical ghosting session because, that's necessary. It's necessary sometimes. I actually spent so many hours just looking out on traffic and analyzing, and outside of the chaos of it all, there was something so beautiful about the way people were communicating. Like, everyone was kind of looking out for each other, or like even when someone was like crossing the road, they would just like bow their head, or like as a form of like thank you for letting me pass. And it's interesting how when people are collectively looking out for each other, no one has to selfishly look out for themselves, and overall everyone is just safer, and it's just a much more like enjoyable, at least I'll say enjoyable experience, because you're gonna have to cross the road anyways, but like there's no need for unnecessary road rage, because people don't have ill intentions. Everyone is just trying to get where they're trying to go. And I think another thing that like was so kind of hypnotizing, can I say hypnotic, is that a word? What's going on? Something that was so hypnotizing about like just watching traffic, it was also so interesting to see like who would like look up, because most people, rightly so, would be focused on traffic, or like sometimes there would be trucks and people would be like sitting on top of it, but everybody would be like focused on the chaos surrounding them. So when people looked up, I was just always so intrigued, because I was like, wait, what caused that person to look up? And then they would look up and then they would see me, and then they would just like laugh, point, say hi, wave. And I was just like, what made them look up in the midst of chaos? And I was just like, it's interesting how while we're in it, we'll be so focused on what's around us, right? But then the moment you look up, the moment that you look on a higher level, the moment that you realize that like the world surrounding you is not the only thing existing, you can kind of get out of that chaotic perspective and see things from a different viewpoint, But yeah, this was so fun to me. I'm just a simple girl. I really am. I'm just a simple girl because I was so happy here. I was so very, very happy, and so many thoughts were cleared out as I was just watching traffic in Thailand. God's good. God is so good. Yeah, I love this bridge. Like, just coming here, like, let's say on a morning walk, and just watching traffic, like, people here can really drive. Like, it's chaotic, but, like, I've only seen, like, someone get hit once, and it was just, like, a little tap. The person was like, I'm not doing it.
What?
This bridge has been very cathartic for me. Cathartic? Anyways, I can't wait to come back, so I'm gonna go plan like what I'm gonna do once I come back, because I'm like, so wholesome.
นะสู้ๆนะสู้ๆครับ
ก็เป็นวิดีโอ